Gabby doesn't think that Manchester United will finish top 4 this season. Ali, what do you think?
No, I don't. I agree with Gab. I think the top 4, unless there's any dramatic changes, will be the top 2, perhaps with Chelsea and Spurs. Could Arsenal get in there maybe? Well, I think it'll be interesting to see who finishes above Arsenal, actually, because I'm looking forward to seeing Arsenal probably as much as any of the teams, would you, to be honest with you? We get their players back, interesting to see how Jesus does, to see if they can continue the progression. But I don't think I don't see enough in United, the change in United's personnel. I know he's going to change the way they play, and I know a new coach will give them life and energy, but I'm not sure they've got enough to finish in the top 4 at this moment in time.
Well, I suppose if you look at the game last night, people are saying look, they look like they're pressing. Well, this is Manchester United against Liverpool. There was more intent there, and perhaps they are excited to see what Manchester United can do next season under Erik ten Hag. Those are positive signs. But the window isn't shut yet, Gab, so there's a lot of work that could still be done. Yeah. And although Manchester United seem to be a bit slow to it, they could still get some good names over the line.
They need to get into the top 4. Manchester United need more help. People are talking about last night's game, and some Man United fans are getting excited, but pre-season doesn't matter, Laura. Honestly, players are at different stages of fitness. They're playing in Thailand. The weather, the humidity is going to be hard to play in. So pre-season's about getting your fitness, isn't it, Ali? It's not about results at all. So I wouldn't look into last night, and it probably could be the last time Man United beat Liverpool till next pre-season. So I wouldn't even look into that.
Yeah, go on, Ali.
Sorry, on you go, would you?
I was just going to say, Ali, but if you're on the end of a 4-0 defeat and you're Jurgen Klopp, you never really want to lose, do you?
No, absolutely. And I made the point earlier, make no mistake about it, if Manchester United had been beaten 4-0, that there wouldn't have been a public outcry, but everybody was saying, oh, there you are, they're off and run again, same old Man United, this, that, and the next thing. So, to their credit, they managed to get a good result in pre-season, yeah. And I was interested to look at and hear Ten Hag's coach. He's not getting carried away. Clearly, he wouldn't get carried away. Pre-season, it does, it gives you an opportunity to give players a level of fitness, get them up to speed for the start of the season. And obviously, it goes without saying you don't want to lose the games, but it is not the end of the world.
Here's a question, Gabby. Teams getting flown all the way over to Bangkok, Australia, America. As players, do you want to be doing that just before the season starts?
Not really, no. I remember we flew to America and we went to 3 different states in I think it was 8 days. All the travelling and stuff. But clubs do it sometimes, don't they, for sponsorships, Ali, and
international audiences,
and stuff. But it's not ideal, the travelling and stuff. And I remember we went to Hong Kong 1 July and we had to have a break every 15 minutes because it was that hot. Players literally dripping with sweat and squeezing their shirts and
their towels.
Honestly, it was so hot, but dangerous hot. So yes, it's not ideal, but they've been doing it for a long time now, clubs, so they're used to it.
Ali, would you, if you're a manager, if you're Jurgen Klopp and you're Erik ten Hag, would you want to be involved in these kind of games? Because we saw the team that Jurgen Klopp fielded. He fielded his by far second team, maybe even third.
Look, in an ideal world, would you, Gabby? In an ideal world for clubs like Manchester United and Liverpool, Man City, Guardiola and Klopp and boys like that, they'd like to nip over to Portugal, nip over to Spain, a training camp like that, away at the road and get their work done. But they appreciate that it goes with the territory. They've got sponsors all over the world, whether it's Singapore, whether it's Hong Kong, whether it's games in Australia or America. That's just the territory that these guys are moving in. Is it ideal? Absolutely not. They would rather go to a training camp.
I remember quickly, Ali, we played Inter Milan and we battered them at our place. I think it was 2008, 2009. But because it was pre-season, we played them in October, Ali. They would have battered us, so pre-season doesn't really matter. It's just about fitness for players.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.